Hi, thank you for tuning in to A Little Crazy Art. Today we're going to talk about solar printmaking, and that is burning an image into a plate using sunlight or a light box that we have down here in the studio. Today I'm going to use a photograph that was on loan to me from a very famous photographer in Ocean Grove, New Jersey, Tracey James. She shot a photo of the Ocean Grove Pier, which was destroyed during Hurricane Sandy. I have taken that image, manipulated it, and worked on it and made it into a drawing. Then printed it out on acetate, so you can see that here. I have white paper behind it, so at least you can see it a little clearer. So this is printed out on acetate film, and then I'm going to take the burn process and utilize it with a light box here in the basement. So I'll take you through those steps. Bear with me for a second. I'm going to have to turn off the camera and turn it back on so that you can see exactly what we're doing. Okay, the process here is we are going to take the image and first burn a screen onto the plate. So, and we're going to do this for 90 seconds. There's the screen. Place it over the plate. We're going to lower the glass. It's a nice fit. Just moving a little bit. Okay. Then we're going to take the light box and turn it on and place it over the image for 90 seconds. Okay. Okay, we're almost there at 90 seconds to burn the screen. Okay. Screen is done. We remove the light box. Turn it off. Now we're going to take off the screen and burn the image onto the plate. Okay, with the ink side down. Place it at an appropriate length. The image is a little bigger than the plate. Fit it where I think it looks best. That looks good. And we're going to bring the, I think that looks good. I'm going to slide it over a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to bring down the glass again. We're going to burn this image for 90 seconds. Place this over the glass. Turn it on for another 90. Okay, so far so good. Okay, we have another 5 seconds and the time is up. Remove the light box from the image. Turn it off. Remove the glass cover. What we're going to do now is we're going to do a water wash for 1 minute on the plate so that we could wash off the parts of the image so that we can ink the plate. Okay. So we're going to take this into the sink area. Okay, so now we're in the sink area where I have the plate. I placed it in a pan. Run a little water. We're going to use a very light brush, and we're going to wash this for a minute. Just kind of scrub lightly. A little noisy. And just want to get the coating off of here so that the image remains, and that's what we're going to be inking. Okay, what we're going to do now, we blotted it off with newsprint. So the image, I don't know if you can actually see this yet, but it's etched into the plate, and it pulled up very nicely. Tracey's photos are beautiful. So we're going to place this down, and we are going to burn for a couple of minutes, I would say 3 to 5, just to harden the plate before we print on it. We actually do not need the glass over this. So we're just going to put the box right on top and burn for about 5 minutes to harden it, because we need to harden the material that is sitting over the metal plate so that the image becomes solid. Just to show you while the plate is hardening, this area here is where we're soaking paper. So what you want to do is, with the sheets of paper, we need to soak in the water for a few minutes before we run anything through the printing press. So that's what this is doing here. And then we're going to blot the paper dry here. And then we're going to run that piece, after we ink it, on the paper that's in the tray through the etching press, and hopefully our image will be almost as beautiful as Tracey's original photograph. Okay, so now we have the hardened piece. It's on a magnetic block, which should be a little bit bigger, but it's smaller. We have ink, which is Intaglio ink that I have out, and we have my wipey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the ink to the piece. I have gloves on, so I would recommend that for the inking process. So we're going to ink this. It's an 8x10 plate. It's nice. Cover it all. Okay, the plate was inked, and now I'm using tarlatan wipes to remove some of the excess ink so that the image is all that's filled. So, do that. I'm going to remove it off of my block, lay it down here. Came up very nice. Really nice. Okay. And then after we do this, we're going to wipe it with telephone book paper. So don't throw out the yellow pages. And remove more of the excess ink that we don't need, and just keep it in the lines. So here I have phone book pages. Just kind of lightly move this. And that's what you want to do. You want to just basically clean the plate off, except for the areas that have lines. That's what you want to have full with ink. Okay, so we have the image inked, and now we're going to run it through the press with some damp paper. Okay, and see how the first one comes out. Move you over here a little bit so you can see. Okay. I'll place the damp image on top of the piece. Center it as best as you can. A little piece of paper over that to keep the moisture in. We're going to run it through. Actually going to tighten that up a little bit. It's even. Okay. Voila. Let's see how the image looks. Oh, nice. That's nice. Maybe a little darker next time. Here is the final print. It actually turned out really nice. You can see some of the detail. I think I would use a darker black ink on the next run. So this is the final Solarplate etching from a Tracey James photo of the Ocean Grove Pier. Thank you for visiting A Little Crazy Art. See you again soon.